Okay, let's dive right in. Generative AI is completely changing the game for human resources. We're talking about a massive shift from just handling administrative tasks to really driving strategic leadership. And today, we're going to unpack exactly what that means for every HR professional out there.
So let's just get it out of the way. The first question on everyone's mind, right? Is AI coming for our jobs? Is it going to replace HR? It's a huge concern, so let's tackle it head on.
And the answer, based on everything we're seeing, is a pretty clear no. This whole conversation isn't about replacement. It's about augmentation. Think of AI as a tool, a really powerful one, designed to make humans even better at their jobs, not to make them obsolete.
So let's explore this new reality. We're moving way beyond just simple automation, the stuff that handles payroll. This is a brand new era of augmentation, where AI actually becomes a partner in how we make decisions.
First things first, let's make sure we're all on the same page. What even is generative AI, or Gen AI? Well, its power isn't just in processing data. Its real magic is its ability to create totally new content, from policy documents to insightful reports, all based on the information it's already learned.
And this slide really nails the key difference. Traditional AI is analytical, right? It classifies things or predicts stuff, like who might be at risk of leaving the company. But generative AI, it's creative. It can actually write the action plan to fix that turnover problem. It produces something brand new.
Honestly, the best way to think about it is like having a creative assistant on your team. It's not just a calculator that follows instructions. It's a brainstorming partner that helps you draft, design, and develop materials way faster.
Okay, so let's talk about how this all builds up to a real strategic advantage. This is where AI takes these huge mountains of workforce data and turns them into clear insights that you can actually act on.
This slide maps out the human-AI partnership perfectly. So the AI handles the first part, collecting the data and finding the initial insight. But look at those last two steps. They're the crucial ones, interpretation and action. Those are still led by humans. HR professionals have to figure out why something is happening and then decide what to do about it. So AI doesn't give you the final answer. It just gives you a much better place to start.
And here's where it gets really practical. Take a look at that turnover rate, 28% in sales. And AI can spot that in an instant. But what's even crazier is that it can scan thousands of those open-ended comments from engagement surveys to tell you why people might be leaving. This lets you go from just knowing you have a problem to actually understanding the root cause in a matter of hours, not weeks.
This right here, this is the real game changer. I mean, think about it. You're taking a task that used to eat up days of manual work, like analyzing over 500 surveys, and you're shrinking it down to just a few hours. That frees up the HR team to stop being data entry clerks and start being strategic planners, designing a retention program before the next quarter even starts.
Okay, so we know the what and the why. Now for the how. Let's actually unpack the toolkit and see what specific software is making all of this happen. This slide is basically your map to the new landscape. You've got tools like ChatGPT for generating all kinds of text, Gemini for deep analysis, Jasper for branding, and even Synthesia for creating entire training videos just from a script. Each one has a really specific, powerful job. And this table just makes it even more practical by connecting the tool directly to what you get out of it. You need a remote work policy? ChatGPT can whip up a comprehensive first draft. Need to make sense of all that survey data? Gemini gives you the summary. The real value here is the speed and scale, which means even a small HR team can produce the kind of high-quality, personalized stuff that used to only be possible for a huge department. And this image, I think it captures the whole transformation perfectly. It's this move away from filing cabinets and spreadsheets and toward dynamic dashboards and deep strategic thinking. It's about empowering HR to really be the data-driven heart of the whole organization. But of course, with all this incredible power comes a lot of responsibility. So for our last section, let's talk about the essential guardrails, the human judgment that has to guide every single AI-driven action to make sure we're using these tools the right way.
I absolutely love this quote. AI creates and humans curate. It just perfectly sums up the partnership, doesn't it? The AI produces the draft, the data, the initial idea, but it's the human professional who has to refine it, double-check it, and give it real meaning. So these are the golden rules you have to keep in mind. Always verify the output. Treat AI like a really smart assistant, not like an all-knowing oracle. You have to be super careful with data privacy. And maybe most important of all,
Always use AI to create the first draft, not to make the final decision. That last call, that always needs human wisdom.
This is such a critical reminder. An algorithm might spot a pattern, like a connection between training hours and keeping employees. But it can't understand the nuances of your team's culture, and it can't make sure that your promotion process is actually fair. That's where human context, empathy, and judgment are completely irreplaceable.
So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this final thought. The technology is going to keep getting better and better at providing insight. But the question for the future of HR, and really for all of us, is this: who provides the wisdom? And the answer, of course, is you.